Hello friends, how are you all? Welcome to our JavaScript video tutorial. Today we will discuss an essential concept, JavaScript event and event listener. These are the things that allow us to make our web pages dynamic and interactive. So friends, first of all, let's see what are JavaScript event. A JavaScript event is an action or occurrence on a web page that JavaScript can respond to. Events can be triggered by the user, like clicking, typing, or scrolling, or by the browser itself, like when a page loads. For example, clicking a button, the page completing its loading, hovering over an image. All these are events. Now, JavaScript is like a watcher on your web page. It watches for these events to happen and then takes action what they do. This action is called event handling. For instance, when you click a button, you might want a message to appear. When you hover over a picture, you might want it to change color. To make this happen, we use event handler. These are special tools in JavaScript that listen for event and then run some code when those events occur. Let's understand with an example. Imagine you have a button on your web page and you want something to happen when the button is clicked. Now I have given an attribute in button on click equals to alert. When anyone click on this button, this alert will run. For example, I will show you here. I took it button. I can copy it and paste it in my editor. Now here we can paste it. Here is a button and it's have a text like click me. When I have click on that button, then alert is run in the backend. So this is our alert box. Button was clicked. So our text is here. Button was clicked. It's maybe visible on that alert. Okay. Now event handler are the tools JavaScript use to listen for events and respond to them, like this button. Here, when you click it, a message pop up. So this is so event handlers are the tools JavaScript uses to listen for event and respond to them, like this button. Here, when you click it, is a message like a pop-up message here. So this is how an event handling works. Now let's come to the event listener. The basic job of an event listener is to listen to specific events, and when the event occurs, the specified code is run for it. You can attach an event listener to almost any HTML elements like button, images, or even the whole web page. In event listener, you can assign multiple event listener to an elements. For example, as you can see, I have made a function here. Here you can see one function. Now let's copy this code and paste it into our code edit. Now first we remove these paragraphs and these quotes also. Now see, we have a button with ID btn, then and it's have content like click me. In the second line we have empty paragraph with ID para. Here we get now see the JavaScript. Here we get the ID btn and added it on event listener. When the user click on this button, then fun function is run. Now you can see it's a click, then click event, then fun function will run. Now here we fun function and under it we get ID para, and with the help of inner HTML we put some text like hello world, welcome to the ICRA technology. So whenever anyone click on the button, the function update the content of the paragraph dynamically. So this is our output. Hello world, welcome to the technology.com. This is how our event listener works. Now let's come to form events. Form events are action or behavior that happens when a user interacts with form on a page. Let's see some common form events and how they are used. The first is a submit. It's fire when a form is submitted. Then reset, fire when a form is reset. Then focus, it is fire when an input gains focus. Then changes, it's fire when the value of an input field changes. Next is select, is fire when a user select text with an input or text area. So these is our form events. Then we have the mouse event. Mouse event means the event that happens when the user uses the mouse. These events are used in the responses of various action of the mouse. Here are some important mouse events. So first is click. It's fire when a mouse button is clicked. Then double click, DBL click. It's fire when a mouse button is double clicked. Then the third is mouse down. It's fire when the mouse button is pressed down over a form element. Next is mouse up. It's fire when the mouse button is released over a form element. Then mouse move. It's fire when the mouse pointer moves over a form element. These are our mouse events. Now we come to keyboard events. By using keyboard events, you can capture and handle these events, tell you when a key is pressed and held and when a key is released. Here are some important keyboards events. As it comes first, on key down. These events happen when a key is pressed down. Then we will see on key press. These events happen when a key is pressed and generate a character. Then the last one is on key up. These events happen when a key is pressed and then released. So friends, JavaScript events are the backbone of interactive web pages. They make your website alive and responsive to user action. If you want to know anything else, you can ask in the comments. Keep smiling and happy coding. Thank you.